You'd be perfect if you didn't get high. You'd be perfect if your scalp line didn't lie so close to the tip of your nearly perfect head, showing all those little spots that you get. If you ever hope to land your bow in bed, just buy this little cream. You'll wonder how you ever lived without our reassuring nods that you've spent enough to escape your disappointing bonds. You'd be perfect if your feet weren't so big. Here, try our size 4s. If they don't fit, we sell knives for your toes. Don't ask what you are, think what you could be. Don't let latent potential mar the self that would flee from the burning heap of rubble left behind when you take the quantum leap up and out your old and homely hide. You'd be perfect if your hair was curly. No, not you. Here, take this iron. Call me when you get it straight. You'd be perfect with no moles. You'd be perfect thin as a stripper pole. Which reminds me, take scissors to those clothes. Show a little skin, make a few holes. Unless you're too fat, then cover those rolls. You'd be perfect if your eyes weren't so close. You'd be perfect a few years younger, 10 at most. If you got it, get it better. If you want it, buy it here. If you don't have the cheddar, we sell value gear. So you can shoot up on store-bought self-esteem or rub on anal bleaching cream until the beauty-powered block closes secret bidding on the next big thing. TNBT is always rising on the permanent bull market self-worth exchange. You'd be perfect with nicer clothes, a new car, and fake teeth. You'd be perfect if you dined off our crystal, just like the Queen. Unless you have a stack of cash your rich Aunt Flo bequeathed for you to find true happiness amongst Pierre Cardin's, just work your butt off for us, get a discount and get paid. You'll fit those new jeans and maybe get laid. You'd be perfect with falsies, our hats, and a new boat. You'd be perfect in our ski outfits and a brand new, brand name, brand coat. You'd be perfect in blue. She better wear black. You already tried it on. I'm afraid I can't take it back. You'd be perfect less this and more that. You'd be perfect if you sold your soul for street cred and fake rap. I hear these voices all day long from the ubiquitous advertising machine. They echo in my head, asleep or awake, to the point that I forget my own name. And when I see 10 billboards at once, sometimes I wish for illiteracy. Because as hard as I try, I can't teach myself not to read. Their caustic messages melting down my steely reserve of solitude without silence. Jackhammer tenderizing my mind to cultivate and preserve for the monoculture vultures to dine and pick on. And I wonder if I will ever come close to the person that I could be without having known these forms of being that I want and I need. You'd be perfect without wrinkles. You'd be perfect and so free if you just shoveled bundles of fresh green right to me.